Some people don't know when you're performing and you're like podcasting, and they really think you believe what you're saying. Like
Sometimes.
I'll just say some shit to keep the episode going, and they'll be like, "Oh, he really thinks that," and it's like, no, but you're quiet. So I gotta say something.
Yo,
kept it
that's
going.
that's
Just
exactly what
keep going.
that be happening to us. Like the other, like few episodes ago, we had like a guest that I guess they were like tired or whatever. But I'm like, bro, you good? Like, what's you good? He's like,
Gotta tell me
yo,
that.
Wake up.
I had to really. They was like, oh, I'm a little jet lagged. I'm a little high. I'm just like, all right, buddy. But we gotta keep potting though.
No, that's a fact. You know what? Let me intro this before people just look at this and they're like, "Yo, who are these guys?"
Oh,
All right.
Live from the MC.
Welcome to the Dyckman podcast. This is an experience brought to you by a group of friends. This episode is sponsored by Full NYC. You can follow us on Instagram. So many places you can find us. As you know, I am Kevin.Benkosme on Instagram. You can just call me KB. And I am here with a special group of guests. This is the Jungle Cast.
Jungle Squad.
Jungle
Cast.
Squad cast, excuse me. This is the Jungle Squad cast.
Wait,
Please
let's try it again.
Sure.
3, 2, 1. The Jungle Squad cast. What's good?
Please let them know where they can find you, individually and all together.
All right. Yo, first of all, thank you for having us. It's your boy Ape Loso from the Jungle Squad cast.
Right.
You could also
It's the summer. They have the little motorcycles out. I think it might have cleared out your. Can you say it again?
yeah. It's your boy Abe Loso from the Jungle Squad cast. You can follow us on our page at the Jungle Squad cast. Like, comment, subscribe at JSC Network _. You can also look me up as Ape Loso. All right.
Word. It's your boy Rob Banks. Instagram _Ra RAHH Banks. Feel me? Appreciate y'all having us again.
Of course.
Excited to be here.
What's good? It's your boy Rad. You can find me at radical_JL on Instagram or OTRad on Twitch with a little underscore right after the rad. Other than that, it's a pleasure to be here.
No, I'm glad you guys are glad to be here.
That shit was just.
Oh.
I can tell like you really wanted to be here because of the trip, bro. This shit was lit.
Yeah, you guys had. Can you tell the people a little bit about your trip here? You guys ended up in Queens, Brooklyn. Y'all had a tour of New York before you even got here.
Yeah, like pretty sure we saw so many different bridges. We crossed. I think did we go over JW?
Hell yeah, we
went back under the tunnel and everything.
We
Like
literally touched all the boroughs except for Staten Island. You feel me? All the real
nobody
boroughs.
touches Staten
Exactly.
Island.
You feel me? So we touched all the real boroughs, but
Yeah,
that shit was
yeah,
like
yeah.
3
I just clicked the address and that's where it took me. And I looked it up before I even got here like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh shit, that shit is in Brooklyn. But they called the Dyckman podcast. What the fuck going on?
Yeah,
I was just gonna ask you when we got here. And then I'm like, 10 minutes, we outside. And then I'm like, what the fuck? We're not here. Called him. He like, yo, what?
Hey man, it happened. So, but I'm glad that you guys actually made it here.
Yeah,
yeah.
likewise.
So I know you guys are all from Connecticut. You give me New York vibes though.
Nah, yeah,
Bronx.
definitely from the
You from the Bronx?
Yeah.
And
I'm from Connecticut.
you're from Connecticut, but you all live in Connecticut now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So where in the Bronx are you from?
I'm actually was born uptown. I mean, not uptown. I'm living in uptown now, but when I was born, it was the old Yankee Stadium. So
Got you.
in Lincoln Hospital, I think it was called.
Got you.
Yeah.
I went to high school in that area, so
I went to high school on 174th, and it was just a whole bunch of like Dominicans and nothing but beautiful Spanish women for the 4 years. I didn't see my first white person until senior year.
Oh shoot!
Like student, like you feel me?
Culture shock.
Yeah, and they were probably Albanian.
I don't know what they were. I didn't question it. We weren't friends.
All right, what about you, bro?
But we're from the Bronx by Jerome Avenue. Yeah, Mom Duke still live out over there to this day. But been out in Connecticut for like probably eight years now. Used to go to Cardinal Hayes High School. There on the concourse.
What year you graduated?
2015.
Yeah, same.
Copy. So we might have some people in common because I have like a lot of family members that went there. They
Okay.
graduated like 2012, 2011 though.
Okay.
So maybe might have some people in
Yeah,
common.
for sure.
What about you, bro?
I mean, I've been born and raised Bridgeport, and honestly, it's just been matched over there. I mean, I went to high school there, I went to middle school there, pre-K, like I graduated from Central like 2014. Yeah, other than that, just been Vibing in Bridgeport, bro. So nice. It ain't that bad. People say
Born and
Bridgeport.
raised.
Bridgeport say like people say like Bridgeport's a bad place to be or something like every now and again. But it's like, honestly, it's only bad if you're doing something bad. Like if you're looking for trouble, you're gonna find trouble. Like if you're a chill person,
Bridgeport?
like, yeah, like if you're a chill person, you're not gonna really like have anybody bothering you.
Okay, so I've never been to Connecticut. Tell me a little something about Connecticut. Because what I know about Connecticut
It's way
is
cheaper
that
than New York.
y'all swear y'all got better pizza than us and y'all don't.
They don't.
And then two, it's like known for being close to New York. I don't really know much about
Thank
Connecticut.
you.
Like,
Thank you.
Connecticut is the only place I know that jacks tri-state. Like, nobody in New York be like, yo, the tri-state area. Like,
Hey, yo.
but Connecticut be like, nah, bro, we one of them. You
I
know?
just had to fight the whole Connecticut not too long ago because like I literally was just like, shout out to Quando, you feel me? But he was just like,
Shout out to
yo,
Quando. He sound like he shoot niggas. Yo,
nah,
what's up?
Quan.
It's all love.
His
It's
name's
all love.
On the low, on the low.
But
It's all love.
he's basically saying how like Connecticut artists has their identity, and then I'm just like, nah, y'all basically get y'all music style and everything low key from New York type shit. Like I came from New York and I'm living in Connecticut. I can see the resemblance, and if it's not New York, it's fucking ATL or some shit like that. So I just feel like it's not something that's bad because they co-sign us, but he's saying that they want their own identity, but every single time people were under the comments, they were saying, we're coming, which proves my point that you guys don't have an identity.
Yeah, not solidified.
Yeah.
Their development is pending. You feel me? So
I mean, I don't want to shit on Connecticut, but I don't know.
their pizza is not
one
valid.
famous person from Connecticut.
Nah,
Chris Webby.
John Mayer, bro.
I like Chris Webby.
Who? He's from Connecticut?
Yeah.
Y'all got one.
Yeah, I got one.
The circus nigga. What's his name?
Bello?
Barnum.
Barnum and Bailey?
T. Barnum.
Yeah,
Barnum
P.T.
or
Barnum.
Bailey?
Barnum and Bailey.
They got one of them.
Circus.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, moving on. If somebody was to watch this episode and say, I want to listen to your podcast, what's one way that you would pitch your podcast to them?
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
I feel like we are like authentic, which most podcasts could, come across as authentic. But aside from that, like we also like play the lines of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like we not scared to be like authentic. Some people try to keep it like strictly like between the lines. We not afraid to like, tap those lines and just be ourselves.
Unfortunately, they have to keep me at bay sometimes though. All right, but at the
So you're the wild one.
I'm like apparently the devil's advocate all the time.
Okay.
When it comes to most subjects.
Say we all can't agree.
And low key, I'm like the loose cannon. I'll say some wild shit, and then we have to like sit back and be like, "Oh shit, I don't think we can say that." But but to actually pitch us, yo, listen up. This is the Jungle Squad, guys. It's your boy Ape, Brad, and Raw. You feel me? We are. I want to say first, I started out the podcast as an artist, right? So I was always dropping music, but I was never actually giving them my personality. They didn't know how I talk. I was just like, here, like, comment, share, music video, song, this and that. But they never really got to hear me type shit. So I got the idea after an interview, and one of the interviews was basically talking about like, basically, if you want to continue to develop, how would you develop and how would you grow as an artist or as a person? And I was just like, you have to keep losing. You have to keep taking losses and blah, blah, blah. And I got like a lot of good responses from that. So I just feel like, oh, so people actually like hearing me talk. Let me actually put a podcast together. It took 2 years just to find the people. And then it took an extra year. We wanted to like have like I wanted to say like 25 episodes just like pre-recorded just so we could see. It was just like see how our personalities can like interchange with each other, correlate, like who's the yin and who's the yang, like how can we actually make this interchange and then find our identity.
So let me stop you right there. So you were trying to find the right people. You were in and out of like people.
Yeah,
you were like finding people. It wasn't really gelling, and now let me move them in and out. And with those episodes that you were stacking, were those with those different people?
I think 2 of them. So shout out to Yoli.
Shout out to Yoli.
She actually helped us started the podcast. Me and Rad actually started the podcast together. He was the first one. He was like, all right, for real, let's do this. I tried to get Rye a year ago, but work shit. But then 25 episodes later, he got that one episode, and then he was like, oh, this shit was lit.
That's usually how it goes.
And then now we got it. But before we got to him,
yo, I don't really want to do it. Then they do it, and they're like, yo, was the next
one?
They
get mad comfortable, like,
yo, this
like, exactly I remember exactly how you started too. He was mad, like chill and like laid back, like he didn't really want to talk. But then by like minute 45, we like really vibing. I'm like, this is exactly what I wanted. Like that's how we actually used to do it when we like siphon, just chilling outside, just like something casual. But then we actually started figuring out what we wanted to talk about. So music, we talk about trendy news, and we also talk about relationship topics, and then we kind of like to build like rapport on the show between us. We kind of like choose a show to watch together so we can like actually talk about and actually really like just bond and shit. So now another thing we like to do is like challenges, like games and shit, and like we like to like connect with like other podcasts. So like I'm trying to see how many podcasts I can continue to connect.
Trying to grow your reach.
Yeah, because I want to create like a pod Olympics type shit. Like we have like a game challenges. You feel me?
All right, holla at me when we doing the dominoes Olympics.
Yeah,
I will gladly represent the Dyckman.
Dominoes, chess, baseball, basketball, like beer pong, like we some what's that game that you gotta like shoot like in a with the
beer pong?
Nah,
darts.
Not the. It's like a little sack, and then it's like a board on the cornhole. Yeah,
I know which one you're talking about. Pause. Yeah.
Like just some games and shit to like get other people to like actually connect. I think the best way to network is like that.
That's good ideas. You should definitely do it in New York because I don't know if people are gonna go to Connecticut for that.
I'm definitely down doing that.
That's a good idea. You were talking about relationships. Are any of you guys single in relationships? Or do y'all want to say it, or y'all just trying to keep it low? What's
Nah, I'll keep it a buck. I'm in a relationship.
You better claim her. She watching.
Nah, man, you never know.
You are?
Yeah.
Wow.
What about you?
You actually just got an exclusive just now. Yeah, that's the first time.
Word.
Record.
Which one?
That's on record right there.
Oh,
that's fine. Said, let's keep it moving.
You know why? Because she knew he was coming to New York.
I was like, yeah, I'm
She was like, no, where you going tomorrow? You better tell them niggas about it.
But like, is there bitches?
What about you? You're not ducking the question.
I'm single.
You're single? So why boring, bro? Like
I'm single by choice.
Yo, like these men y'all can like relationships.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, these young men, they live their life. You feel me?
So now we solidified the jersey enough for it to be hung.
Yeah, like God, they had to retire the jersey.
So not everybody get their jersey hung up.
Do you really want to see LeBron
everybody
James
make the Hall of Fame? That is
exactly.
very
so. Want to see LeBron James playing when he's 50 though? You feel me?
I mean,
sometimes you just gotta put it up.
Look good.
The jersey up.
He almost 50.
It'll still make it look good. I ain't gonna lie.
Sound that crazy.
All right, 60, yeah.
No, I feel you, brother.
He do look good right now. Pause. Like,
super
like,
pause that.
He looks healthy.
What kind of TV shows are you guys watching?
All right, so we were actually tuned in for the past couple months with House of the Dragon and The Boys, and then Power fell off. So not fall off. It's coming back in September. Yeah. Power
it's on a break.
Yeah,
it's on a break.
Yeah. So I was just like, all right, cool. We can't talk about that anymore. But yeah, what's your favorite shows?
Power, 100%.
You caught up?
No, I'm like a Power geek. So you guys don't know this because we just met, but I'm a filmmaker.
Oh, word.
I have a series called Paper that is heavily inspired by Power.
Word?
So, yeah. Like when I'm writing scenes, I have Power in the background.
The web series?
Ghost?
Yeah, it's a web series. My character is based off Ghost, but I'm not like Ghost. Like it's because the series was written when it came to me, and my character was clearly based off Ghost, but I made it my own. And now in season 2, when I was in the writing team, I definitely made a separation.
Nah, you gotta send that, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah, you said Papers?
Yeah.
Paper. Yeah, you can find it on Tubi.
Okay.
For sure.
Tubi?
Yeah, it's a Tubi series, but
it's somewhere, bro.
Netflix is next. Once you're on Netflix, you definitely solidified too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's solidified.
On Tubi, you solidified, honestly.
Nah, it's already solidified. I'm talking about like
the reason everybody's going to Tubi is because they pay out the most. So if you was to
Like
go on
for
Netflix, you would get a
companies,
lot of
right?
exposure, but you
Yeah,
wouldn't
exactly.
necessarily get a return on investment.
Makes
In
sense.
Tubi, I can make something and get a return on investment.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
but that's also why it has such a negative connotation to it, because everybody's like, "Oh, that's some Tubi shit," but it's like, bro, I'm getting it.
Nah, but that's what
You know,
it
once you see
matters.
it's winning, they try to knock it down. So it is.
That's
what
a
it is.
Nah.
fact.
Like you
know?
get paid and everything from that shit, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
So
Yeah, 100%.
that's a dub.
100%. Well, actually, I haven't gotten paid yet, but I am getting my first check in October.
Word.
Fire.
Round
Shout
of
out
applause
to
for
that.
Round of
Yeah.
applause. Round of applause.
Shout out to that for sure.
You going to get an Emmy for that? Let's get it.
No, but I've won awards already, just not an Emmy.
Nah,
But
it's coming
Yeah.
up.
Definitely have like
Something,
a
let me know.
trophy case in my house and shit like that.
That's what's up.
It's different. It's different.
If you need a stuntman, let me
Little
know.
different.
We'll do that.
If you need a stuntman.
I even
I
joking.
mean, hey, look, I
Right.
could write some shit where I go to Connecticut and drop off the work. You
You
know
do
what I'm saying?
backflips and shit.
You know what I mean? I mean,
Bro,
we can
do
talk
the
about that. We can talk
parkour
about
off the building, grab a work.
Yeah, funny shit. Running from the
No.
cops and shit. He got you.
that. Type shit.
Yeah.
So tell me more about the podcast journey. I mean, but I don't necessarily want to hear more about the come up. I want to hear about the day to day. How do you guys plan an episode? How do you guys have like a group chat and you like throw stuff in there? What's like tell me what a regular podcast day is like.
All right, man. You're asking some real like deep philosophical ass questions, and I'm high as hell.
Yeah,
Oh,
I want
that's
to
good.
know your method
Just
so I can
diving
steal
deep.
it. You know, I want to know how y'all do it so I could steal it.
I get it, but I'm gonna
Those is
give
some
you.
good
Just being
question
real.
though.
Just being real.
It's
I'm gonna give you
good
the hidden
question.
gems. You
Documents,
feel
I
me?
can look back.
I'm not gonna give you the full blueprint, but I'll give you the hidden gems. And
sure.
if you just decide to come one day to our podcast, then you can write some notes down or some shit.
But you got to give me the right address. I'm not trying to end up in Hartford.
I'm gonna
Word
give
of
you the
me.
right address, bro.
Word to me,
Yeah.
bro. We dropping addies. We got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just send you the location exactly how you do it. But the question is one more time so I can.
Tell me what a regular
Day to day.
podcast
So-
is like. How do you go about making an episode?
A regular day is just basically we shoot once a week and then we try to get it out the same week now since we're fully like caught up.
Mhm.
And then when we have like we try to like invite guests over because we like having other people over, different types of content creators, artists, entrepreneurs, just like friends of the show, people from my past who had the tea, like like other people like that. So it's just like just the Jungle Squadcast is a environment that builds rapport, and we're trying to just build that community with other people who are like minded. That's all. So when it comes to the regular day, as far as us recording and shit like that, we typically aim to shoot for 90 minutes. But I guess the past couple months we've been going a little overboard. But
You have to.
it's been actually, at least for us, been received well, because last year when we actually dropped our first official episode, we only had 200 subscribers, like 243. Like now we're at I think like 649 or some shit right now. So, and that's only been a year later.
Slow down.
We're finding our personality, we're finding our sound, and I feel like now we're like after we're in our fourth season now we're building momentum now. So we're just trying to build off that. We're trying to create content with other people like you guys and just keep it going type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely
Go
continue
to
to
1,000 to 10,000, and then that's it. I can't give you all the details, but as far as conversations, like I said, we cover music, we cover trending topics, we cover relationships and other miscellaneous topics as well.
So we'll get into trending topics and relationships in a second.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to get some hot takes from you guys in a bit. What are your goals with this podcast?
Are you asking me directly?
I'm asking you. I pointed at you.
I was making sure.
You.
I felt that.
This one right here.
What are my goals with this podcast? I think my main thing is just to extend my reach of like who I can like target and come to support what we have going on pretty much and what I have going on myself. You know, obviously I want to, with doing this, be a content creator. So like, hopefully like I attract the right target audience that's going to come and I would find my community that I can have support me. That's like my main goal. It's like
Okay.
looking for your community.
Okay.
Like, is it a hobby or a lifestyle for you?
For me?
Yeah.
This is a little bit of both. I wanna say it's a hobby because
Mm-hmm.
I'm adding on to it. But he is the one that's in control of everything. So I can't say it's a lifestyle because it's not mine. You know, we do this. Sometimes we'll do it in my house, but we do it all with his permission. So this is something that I I did. I looked at this two ways. It was add on to the avenues that I already have, and also give the people that I'm around a platform to promote their stuff. In return, we promote ourselves.
Exactly.
But with that, you know, comes like, for example, I've tried to get sponsors for this podcast. I've whenever I'm on a set and I'm like, yo, whenever it's ready to come out, like I got you on a Dyckman podcast, promo for promo.
Yeah.
And like my goal right now, well, I have a lot of goals with a lot of things, but with the pod is really to get a sponsor and kind of become a face of a brand.
Or
That's like what I'm focused on within the next year or two.
okay.
That'd be
I like
dope.
how you flipped that on me. He had me talking. I was like, well, since you asked, I like how you did that. I like how
Because
you
I
did
wanted
that.
to kind of like know
Yeah.
a little bit of your gems too. You feel me? I got to take
Yeah,
those too.
yeah. I mean, whenever I see somebody that has something going,
Thank you.
I would just invite them or at least tell them, hey, you are. It can happen. You can have an episode. Like we can work something out.
Yeah, for sure.
But it has to be something that I believe in and someone I believe in.
I agree.
You know, or else I'm gonna just be here like, hey, talk.
Yeah.
It's kind of like corny
Sure.
because I feel like a lot of times when people are building their podcast, at first it was kind of like an epidemic. Like a lot of them are
Oh
building.
yeah, yeah.
But I realized that it's not just getting the podcast going. Like, okay, you can have the money, the sponsors, you can have like the good camera setup, good audio. That's all great. But to me, like the most important thing was having the people because the most successful podcast that's out, like for example, Joe Budden or Gillian Wallow, those relationships that they have with those hosts that they work around, it's people that they had years long relationship with. Even like Gen TV, for example.
Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes you could tell when they're interviewing people that they just got.
No, I'm talking about the hosts that they work with day to day.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah, so
yes,
like
yes. Sorry about
Ish,
that.
Ice, like
Yeah, yeah.
the Queens Flip, they all had relationships prior before going. Gilly and Wallow, you feel me? Gilly held
They're
it
basically
down.
brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like twins to me, like fraternal twins.
Yeah. How long have you guys known each other?
I've known, I think me and Rob met in 2015 because we went to the same college. So like after that, yeah.
2016 then.
And then me and you met in 2016. We all ended up working at the same job. And then after that, me and him ended up being roommates, me and Rad. So
nice,
Yeah.
nice. So if y'all could live together, y'all could definitely pod together.
we all actually lived together before. He used to be
Nice.
my first roommate while we were in college. Yeah, this was back when he was like, he could have been like the next
This was the
basketball
college
all-star.
days for
Like,
sure.
Oh, you used to hoop?
Yeah.
You
it's
give me like
nasty.
shooting guard vibes.
Yeah.
That's how me and him
Yeah,
met
sure.
on the court, and we literally played for like 2
You
hours
definitely
back and
was the
forth.
point guard.
I was the nut. Like that's all I was. I didn't.
Just
I,
mad
Point guard,
speed,
exactly.
dribble.
mad energy, rebounds,
So,
defense.
What was your game like? What was your game like?
What, like as a basketball
Like
player?
compare yourself to a basketball player.
I'm definitely like Russell Westbrook and the good part of him, and
He's like the good part.
yeah,
Nah, you gotta emphasize that.
yeah, like
You gotta emphasize
I'm
that.
mad athletic. I'm going to the basket, and I can humbly say like my jump shot is not there, but my layup is there. That drive is there. I'm getting triple doubles for real. Like
Passion is the life.
yeah,
Nah, for sure.
that drive he has.
I would say for me, like I'm not as good as a Kyrie, but like you feel me. If I could compare my style, it's like a Kyrie. For
Yeah,
sure.
it's kind of annoying playing this nigga. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, because y'all both need the ball.
Know what I mean? But you feel me? I like to get my team involved. I'm definitely a team player. I'm not like just gonna be nut and just.
yeah, that's why I don't play for
points.
real. Cause I'm a nut. Like we gotta
Y'all
play
played in
street.
college?
Nah,
Nah, I should have played, but I was just more focused on work. You feel me? It was hard to balance.
I
the
played
two.
in high school, but I didn't play in college.
Yeah, I played for Cardinal Hayes in high school. You feel me? So,
Nice. Oh yeah, so you definitely was valid.
Yeah.
I know how that.
I wasn't big on
Exactly.
school sports. Like I didn't do school sports growing up.
I just did.
Well, you was
parkour.
kind of quiet, so I kind of could tell because they was like, "Yeah, my glory days." You were like, "No."
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I was on a rec team. Like I did what I needed to do.
he did parkour though. Like he was on some
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say I
did
did
parkour.
I do
Yeah.
parkour.
Holy
Like so it was
shit. You
entirely
still do?
different. Yeah, I still do it. I teach it. as well.
Fire, bro.
Yeah.
Fire.
What's that shit called? The tag shit that you used to do?
Like professional tag?
Yeah.
Cause that I be watching the
pro
YouTube
tag.
videos. That shit goes crazy, bro.
I did pro tag once. It got I only made it to like the first round of the qualifiers, but like
Nah, that's fine.
went against like the champion teams, like trained underdog team, like they just trained them. But we did good because out of 13 rounds, we only gave them 3 points.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
being our first time being against
Yeah.
the champs that had like the arena in their backyard before the competition, and I got to bring it down. Like we went hard on them.
Oh, so you
That's
gotta
something.
come to New York, bro.
Yeah.
Cause you would go crazy in parkour out here.
I'm telling you, bro.
Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah, I was initially I thought Spider-Man. I thought Mirror's Edge, the video game and shit.
Mirror's Edge was fire too.
Yeah.
You literally play Miles Morales. No funny shit.
In real life.
I'll give him some acting classes, but we can.
We can make it work.
I'll bring it out of you, bro. All right, before we move on to like
Crazy.
before we move on to current events and all that other stuff, I have one more podcast question for you guys. And so the way this goes, I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
It's a trap, isn't it?
No, it's not. No, it's
All
not. So I'm gonna ask you guys, what is one thing that the other person was their worst take? So I'm gonna ask you, what was their worst take? But you can't defend yourself.
Let them go first.
That's the caveat. You can't defend yourself.
All right.
So what was his worst take? But then you can't defend yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Like within all the episodes that you guys know, what was one time that you was like, yo, he's bugging?
Yeah, they said that almost every episode though. So I'm
that's
excited.
For sure.
Yeah.
Man.
That's a fire ass question.
I can't.
He
think
got
of
a
one.
couple. I'm just like thinking of two off the top of my head. Like,
Give me one. Give me one.
like when we touch into like the LGBT G community,
What about
saying shit like dyke. You feel me?
Dyke is valid.
Dyke isn't an LGBT.
The F word is not valid. Like
plus.
You feel me?
But the whole narrative behind like what we was talking about.
I mean, what he said. What he said.
He's talking about Princess Boy.
Nah. It wasn't Princess Boy. It was like
what
after
was
that.
Princess Boy?
Like we just had a conversation about a mother who let her son like dress
Become a
up
princess?
like a princess and have girly clothes at like 4 years old.
Oh, y'all just triggered me.
So like I was on the side of that was
I
wrong.
had that same convo with a girl that has a kid, and I'm like, yo, when he gets older.
Yeah, so like I was, but I defended it very well, and I wasn't disrespectful about it. I actually brought facts and history on it because I actually had to write it as an essay for class and shit. So I was just like, nigga, I know the facts.
Thesis.
Yeah, literally.
Shit.
Well, curated argument.
LGBTQ happening now is because shit that happened in the 1970s.
Okay, speak more on that.
You ever heard of the sex revolution?
No.
Yeah, like in the 70s, after the coke pandemic, or kind of like around that time when the 70s, everybody getting high off the crack. It was around that time.
Are you saying that crack made people gay?
Nah, I'm saying that there was
Like
certain people empowered that were moving certain agendas to push to basically say like, okay, the earth is like being overpopulated, right? So like, how are we going to control this problem?
I see where you're going with this.
They initiated policies that's going to be allowed to like kind of like influence them to have like same sex relationships, and like they started pushing that propaganda and agenda during the school. So there was this woman, and she actually, I forgot her name, just if y'all look at that episode, I don't remember, but it was her like who got hired by somebody from the government to kind of like help push these. He wanted her to push these type of agendas, and she said no. So she went away, and then the man basically got somebody else to do it, and it's a little bit of a rabbit hole.
Do your episodes have names, or
Yeah.
is it by
Yes.
Do you have names? Do you remember the name of that episode so people can look it up?
I think it was called Princess Boy.
Nah, it wasn't called Princess Boy.
Nah,
hell no.
Well, as you look it up, give me one take that he said that was like horrible. That you were like, yo, bro, that ass.
Damn.
I be preaching, bro.
My boy is neutral, so
Gems, I'm just saying, like,
he a neutral, so I gotta ponder on that, cause he's neutral. He hasn't really said like anything
playing the
erratic.
cut. He be playing the middle.
Yeah, for sure.
what I need to say.
He'd be like, nah, that shit wrong, but I feel him though.
He's
one
really
of
the
those.
one with no filter. Like he covers it for the three of us. You.
Come on, bro. that's not even right.
You do. You do.
All right,
I think
so give me one time that he was bugging.
I
He
can't
looks
say.
like he don't really talk.
I was
much.
gonna say it's the same thing for Ra. Ra's is like very neutral. I think if it had to come back to it with and as well as just from longevity wise doing this with Abe, I think the craziest take we ever had was would you rather hit a woman or molest a child?
Oh my God, what the fuck do y'all?
Oh yeah.
He's like, would you rather be a woman beater or a child molester?
Oh yeah, from the Kendrick shit. Yeah.
Y'all niggas is bugging.
Yeah, they be saying
Yeah.
shit like that.
But which one would you rather be though?
If I would rather. I would the all right.
And that's why he said
got this.
it brought the whole dyke shit and
I got this.
everything.
I got this. Cause look. I got look. I'm gonna get
Hold on, let me explain.
I'm gonna wiggle my room one way out of this, right? I would rather hit a woman than molest a child because if you molest a child, one, there's no coming back from that, and two, not that there's coming back from hitting a woman, but if you molest a child, you mess up that child's future potentially.
Yeah.
Oh, if you hit a woman,
She be alright.
no, it's not that she'll be alright. It's not that she'll be alright, but it's that there's more room to better that relationship. There's more room for understanding, even though you're wrong, than molesting a child.
All right.
You basically got to be Chris Brown to get out of that situation.
Not Chris Brown. Let's not do that.
I literally said I would beat up like women, but only dyke women. And that was the whole situation why he was like, Los, you're wilding. But I'm like, why would I beat up a sophisticated woman? At least I want to beat up a woman who could put up a fight. You feel me?
Well, I wouldn't want to beat anybody. Let's say that.
I mean, but if you have to choose, I'm not gonna rape a child. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I got a question for y'all because I was gonna ask them this. I saw this on the internet. If you had to pick public perception, nothing you can do can change this. Would you rather people think that you're racist or gay?
Racist.
No matter what you do, you can't change it.
Racist.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm gonna have to go with I'll take racist.
Okay.
Fuck it.
What about you?
I'd go with gay.
See, I was thinking that same.
That's the vibe. Because I'm not really gay.
Wait, I'll take that back.
You said plot twist. Hold on.
What?
That's strike two.
That was crazy.
It's the vibe because in reality, I know I'm not gay. And when it comes to the situation, I'm not gay. And I'm just going to be around mad women. They're going to be like, let me just try on this new outfit right in front of me.
Thank you.
Get it going. Like, let's compare.
That's my friend.
Let's
but you never go hit for real. Because you're going to be.
Yo, you know,
it's a chill vibe.
if you have an 8-pack,
it's like blue balls for real.
I'm just not calling it a vibe.
You going to hit him.
But I'm with him.
You going to hit him.
You emphasize that for real.
You going to hit him with the, well, like, I never tried pussy before, but like.
See, I would.
If you want,
I wouldn't do. I would have just been like, "Yo, all that shit is a lie." Let me prove it.
Nah, that nigga's
get him in
wild.
private, just no.
Or if you're really desperate, yo, nobody's gonna believe you anyway.
Bro, the reality is we're all a little bit racist towards some type of race. Everybody in the world, like,
Nah, we're just
Especially New Yorkers. Especially
Yeah.
New Yorkers. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
that's why everybody can get it. Like, you feel me? Like, I can
Pause.
get it, you can get the pause. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
big boy.
After what he said, I have to.
Yeah, now it's
for real.
that
Ain't like nothing fly.
yeah, please,
Head ass.
So why would y'all pick racist over gay though?
because I'm a little bit racist. I'm not gay at all.
But
you don't have to be gay, but people
yeah, so I'm saying you don't
perceive
have
as
to
it.
be. It's public.
No, but I live by truth and light and love, and I'm racist.
Who you racist?
That's all.
So since we there, it's only right that I ask you who you racist towards.
Indians, them niggas.
Wow.
Stink.
Yo, you bugging. Indian women are fire.
They're fire.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I didn't say the women. I said them niggas. So the men smell really bad.
But are Indian men niggas? Well, I guess
they're literally the color is.
They brown skin. They brown skin.
Everybody's niggas. I guess.
Yeah, I guess they can't
Yeah.
say it. I guess they can't.
But I would have to agree in a sense. I wouldn't say like I hate Indians. But
Nah, I don't hate them, but like,
Damn.
Nah, yeah. Well, y'all wildin'. First of all, Indian men have like some of the coolest names ever.
Oh yeah,
Bro, they're
A
mad
nigga
cool.
could be like,
they're
yo, my
smart.
name is Eagle Fly.
Y'all never getting gas from a gas station again. These niggas gonna
bro.
be like,
I don't go to the.
I can still.
I don't go to the Indians.
Y'all
I go
better
to the
never,
Ox. Like,
y'all
you feel
better
me?
never order halal food ever again in your life. I
Never.
feel bad for y'all.
That was one time, and I learned my lesson after that. Them niggas tried to kill me. They might
Yeah,
as well
'cause they
just give
hurt
me a
you.
bowl of laxative. You feel me?
Nah,
Like,
nah.
chicken
But
over
aside from like the hygiene
Chicken over
part,
rice with the white sauce and the barbecue sauce. Y'all
crazy.
That shit got me through college, my brother.
go crazy.
I don't know. It was a spot on the 6th line by 174th Street, and
Whitlock,
huh?
Whitlock.
Nah, it was literally like on 174th Street, and there was this halal spot right there by the two line, and
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh, you talking about Hunts Point?
Yeah, that shit kept me like, bro. When I mean to tell you, bro, I was on the bathroom for like on the bathroom, not like on the toilet. Like I was on the bathroom, bro. I couldn't get my ass off the toilet type shit. Because for 3 hours, nigga, like I could have watched like a whole season of like an anime, nigga. Like it was really that bad.
Nah, that shit.
So like never again. I was like no holla. Then this was the second strike. Went to college, right? This was it.
Or somebody took.
This is when I had to. This is when I had to take the bus and shit. Like when I didn't have a vehicle.
Oh yeah.
And guess who's like the most popular race in the bus? The Indians. Guess how many degrees it is? 90. Guess how it's smelling there? Not good. Not that well.
Nah, that's crazy. But aside from the hygiene,
could have been the other 10%.
Yeah, other than the hygiene, there's nothing wrong with them. I have
they
friends
cheap
that
as hell.
they're cool.
They're
smart. One of my closest friends, he was, I think, Indian.
Oh, now one of your closest friends. God,
Nah,
clean it up.
Yeah.
Sure. Nah,
I'm a little racist, but I'm also like,
Before
prejudice.
we go on the next, I want to flip. Why were you cool with gay?
oh, because I kind of like you. I know I'm not gay, so like that's an easily dispellable rumor. And every woman I fuck, I could keep it quiet. Like I said, nobody's gonna believe you if you let me hit.
yeah.
You know, I didn't say I had to act. He got into character. See him, he don't need acting classes. He could be in Project X today. I mean, American History X or whatever that shit is called.
Thank you. But I just want to put out this disclaimer. It's all love and respect, guys.
Nah,
Joke for the podcast, entertainment.
That's it.
Feel me?
Entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
All straight.
I told you. If it's all three of us here, look who's just gonna be the one being nice. Both of these niggas. Look who
I was on the defensive. You called yourself racist.
Huh?
Y'all both called yourself racist. I was on the defensive that time.
Nah, but
I feel like we all a little prejudiced. That's why I went with that shot.
Nah.
Yeah, we all cross the street. Yeah,
that's a fact.
We all do that.
You feel me? So it's like it's easier to go away with that.
Give me. What's your favorite food spots in Connecticut? Like if I was to go to Connecticut and I'm like, yo, I'm starving, never been out here before. Show me a good spot to go eat.
I'm gonna let Rad rock this because I'm not really the CT connoisseur type shit. Like, but
I can't give you anything crazy. I think the last best place I went was if you want to get some sushi, if you like sushi, you can go to Kira in Greenwich, and they have some pretty good sushi. I got like an amazing rainbow roll there.
Oh, Joseph Steakhouse is valid too.
Greenwich, yo, bro, real quick. One time I was at work, so I'm a bartender.
Yeah.
And I'm at work, and I was chilling with a customer after work, well, a client, because she's pretty regular.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yo, I gotta go back to Greenwich to go home. And mind you, this is like 2 a.m. So I'm thinking Greenwich Village. And I'm like, no, the train right there. She's like, that's not that much of an off. I'm like, what you talking about? And she was like, Greenwich, Connecticut. And I was like, yo, had you told me you lived in Connecticut, we would have never got drinks after work. Yo, bro, it was like 5 a.m.
That's crazy.
And she was like, nah, I'm trying to stay out until 8 because that's when my next train comes.
Damn.
Oh yeah, because after like a certain time, you gotta wait a couple hours.
Damn.
You gotta let a nigga know that.
He tried to get you for the sleepover, bro.
No, because I even offered that. And she was like, I'm not trying to do that. So I'm like, what do you?
That's crazy.
Oh, damn.
That's when you're supposed to be like, neither am I.
No, I mean,
And then
I ended up taking her to a bar and a bar that I know is open until that time with a bartender that I know isn't gonna get crazy.
Okay,
and then I left her there. But I was like, yo, sweetheart, I'm out.
Right.
But Greenwich and Greenwich Village like that just brought me back.
That's crazy.
Back.
Nah, I would say a slept on spot out there is Tasty Yolk. It's
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on.
Serving.
Hey, yo, Button. insert it.
Is it
But
an
nah.
all men's staff?
Nah. It's called the Tasty Yolk, but it's like they focus on like breakfast shit, but they switch up their menu. They'll add like different shit every month, which I think is dope, and they should be fire.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think Joseph's
Tasty Yolk.
Steakhouse. Their steak is expensive, but it was something about that secret sauce that they had. It wasn't like no A1. It was like a homemade like steak sauce. It was to this day like I could still taste that shit. It's like mad bread though.
Joseph Steakhouse.
Yeah, that one's in Bridgeport, and I've never been convinced that the pizza out there is better than in New York.
It's not.
But
Nah.
Not even close.
not yet.
Not even.
Apparently they got the crown.
I know, it's just
No, they
crazy.
don't. Wait, what? What crown?
I've seen
Burger King
documents.
crown?
I don't know.
Shit.
And
I don't know how valid it is.
You gotta go.
They got the crown fried. What they got? Like
How many times have you been to Connecticut? To taste
never. I don't give a damn though. Never. I don't have to.
You gotta.
Apparently they got the capital of the best pizza.
Yeah,
We could.
you should at least try it. Yeah.
I'm not vouching for them. I'm just saying this is
Pizza
reports.
of a pizza.
We make it a vlog episode.
Matter of fact, if it,
Heard you.
when I go to y'all podcast, I'm bringing 3 different slices from 3 different places.
What's
It
your
might be
go-to
cold when we
spot?
get there, but we gonna heat it up.
What's your go-to spot?
My go-to spot is right here on Dyckman. We could go there after this pod.
Oh, it's gonna be.
It's called it's called Johnny's.
Johnny's.
Yeah, rest in peace, Alex. They just lost a very, very important person to that business.
Or
God bless.
Rest in peace.
Alex.
The whole neighborhood was sad when he passed.
Yeah, you feel that shit.
But that's my go-to spot. Another one is called Mama Two's.
Mama too.
Is Mama's Two. Mama's Two.
Mama
Because they open a spot called Mama's, and then they open a spot called Mama's Two a few
Gotcha.
blocks away.
Yeah.
This is in the borderline Upper West Side in Harlem, like kind of where they meet. This is like 106th Street.
Or 106 and what?
106. There's one on Amsterdam, and then there's another one on Broadway.
Oh, on the west side.
Yeah. West side.
Okay.
That's my second go-to spot, and my third one. Honestly, it's a New York staple, but probably Prince Street Pizza. Prince Street is a good go-to. Like whenever I meet tourists, I tell them to go there, depending on where I am. I think Joe's is overrated. It's good, but it's overrated.
Okay.
Artichoke is valid. You the thing with me on artichoke though is that I don't like the little pepperonis, the new joints. I'm used to the pepperonis, the flat ones that we grew up on. You know the little ones that pop up a little bit. They don't do it for me. And artichoke is good though.
That shit
It's
tastes
just-
mad good.
No, so that's what I was about to say. Artichoke pizza is good for like the specialty pizzas, but like a straight plain pizza, nah. But if you want like the toppings and all that, like they good at making custom pizzas and shit.
Okay.
Like they're really good at that. Really good at
Isn't
that.
that like Fast Sal's Pizza in Manhattan?
Fat Sal's? No, I never heard of
I
that.
swear I heard of Fat Sal's.
Fat Sal's? That sounds like Brooklyn.
Yeah.
It
Maybe
sounds
that-
like
nah,
a
it's-
like a Queen
It's
shit.
next to like the graphic school. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
graphics. That's
That shit all the way downtown.
I think they closed, but that was downtown Manhattan. That was like Midtown-ish.
Yeah.
59th or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
exactly.
Amish market.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's up? Tell me about the hoes, the bitches, the skorotids, as we like to say.
That's terrible. As far as like appearance, like you feel me, y'all better off out here and all honesty.
Yeah.
And that's why you're in a relationship. You see, he's a smart man.
Yeah.
He's a smart man. I know
You feel me? But it's like
Yeah.
as far as appearance, but it's like if you want like more of like a housewife or something like that, if you're looking to settle down, your chances are better in Connecticut, in all honesty. Compared to out here.
Yeah.
Feel me? I'm just keeping it real.
The hoes are in New York, but the loyal ones that'll probably like do a bid for you, they out there in Connecticut.
You gotta find them in like
No,
a
they-
Greenwich though.
No,
You
they-
know what I mean?
I think they
I
make
go
some
to I
very valid
go to
points.
Connecticut and I meet a Connecticut joint. I'm gonna introduce her to my New York niggas. She not gonna be loyal. It is what it is.
Nah,
That's a lot.
Y'all got one of my favorite Instagram women out there.
women is nasty out there though.
Shout out Janae Gerard. She is fire. And she's from
Janae
Connecticut.
Gerard.
Janae Gerard.
I'll show you her Instagram after this. Y'all
I might
definitely-
have to. I think I might have worked with her.
a word.
If I'm thinking about the
I
same.
gotta
I'm trying to remember her last name.
I gotta show you right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, tell me more about the women out there, bro.
The women are
Because when I go out there, I'm looking for the hoes. By the way,
He said,
like, we gonna pod, but afterwards.
Nah, yeah, I got a couple spots we could go to.
Alright.
It's like
Put them on.
that in
put
the
me on.
pre-disclosure. Don't
I'm
get your
here
don't
to
get your
get put on.
expectations
I am
too
here to get
high.
put on.
I can't put this one on like on the pod, but yeah, when you come, we could
I
definitely
would
hit
say
that spot.
Haven.
That's spot for you.
Say that, and I'm not coming broke either. Like we
Yeah.
could
Okay.
get
Nah,
to
it's
it.
guaranteed.
We
Like,
get to it. You feel
but
me?
There's
It's like,
beautiful women in Connecticut. I can't lie.
but the bad
And then-
part is, before my fault to cut you off, the bad part is most of these like clubs and spots where you could like engage with a woman is a bunch of younger children. Like, it's college girls.
I mean, if she over 21, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, I know her. I don't
Yeah.
know if she from Connecticut though.
She
I
from
definitely seen her though.
I don't know if she's from, but she live in Connecticut. Like I saw her
Word?
recently say it. Like she live in Connecticut.
I definitely came.
it's just cheaper
Came
out there to
across her on
live,
Instagram.
like than New York. Like, for a studio is
Make sure that
probably
shit ain't come off on the screen. And
The
shit.
taxes.
No,
That's how you get back.
that ass. Like the studio in New York, for example, is probably like 15 to 1700 on average.
Yo, my brother.
What?
Hell no.
It's more than that.
What? Yo, they're building a new building 2 blocks away. A studio goes for 2,800.
Hey yo,
Studio.
Nah, see,
A studio
Hey,
goes for
wow.
2,800. So we're in the building I live in. So I've been living in my building since 2015. And so I had like that rent at that price at that time, and then it slowly builds up.
yeah.
But there's people
Yeah.
in my building that have a studio that pay more than me,
That's
and
That's
I
how
have
it
a
be.
1 bedroom.
Cause it's like you type grandfathered in and
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But like,
the people that are
if I was to like move, let's say from Connecticut to New York, and I have no connections, nothing,
it's over.
Yeah.
and I'm looking for a studio, boy,
It's over. I feel like
I'd
it's even
rather you
bad
go
with
to like
Section 8.
the neck of fucking Jersey and get a car or some shit like. 'Cause
Jersey's cheap out there, too.
Disgusting out
Yeah,
there, bro.
it's terrible.
Disgusting
It's
out
terrible.
They're trying to kick niggas out for real. They want
Yeah.
a certain
Yeah.
dollar amount of person to be out here now.
Yeah.
That shit terrible.
Best believe in about 10, 15 years, we're gonna be out there in Connecticut too.
They already
'cause the way
coming.
they just pushing everybody out.
Yeah.
Now y'all gonna be like,
They already
"Damn,
coming."
This is really good.
Nah,
That's probably what it is.
What's gonna happen is that the New Yorkers that make pizzas here is gonna go to.
Yo, I said that
That's
shit.
what's happening.
Said that
That's the
shit.
narrative.
That was,
said that,
that
that's
he
the
tried
lie.
it. He tried it. He tried it. He tried it.
He said,
Nah, because
Y'all gonna
literally
walk around like, yo.
they're already out there now.
Nah, he gonna walk around one day like, yo, where all these bitches came from?
real shit.
Where all these bitches
Real
where these
shit.
jerseys came from?
Yo, cause they all got asses out here, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Like
they
the
do. They
older
definitely
women,
do.
it don't matter the race. Like they all just got asses out here.
Dyckman specifically
Oh,
has
yeah.
been known for years of like,
Oh
you
yeah.
want to see a girl with a fat ass and a pretty face that's gonna rob you of your money, you come to Dyckman.
Yeah. Gotta be a
damn.
daughter type vibe.
Yeah.
But we need
sure.
that sometimes.
Who do y'all think gives better head? J-Lo at 60 or Cardi B at 32?
I'm giving Cardi B her flowers.
Yeah.
Sure. I gotta give it to
I think-
Cardi.
Come on, man.
I think-
She's
Don't get
come
me
on,
wrong.
Mommy?
I think J Lo will give you like
Off the weight?
vintage 90s vibes, but like you're gonna get like the future with Cardi. You feel me?
Yeah, that
What
bitch
if-
gonna make you want to give
All
you
right,
4 kids.
What if J-Lo takes her teeth out?
Damn, you.
She not a far second in my eyes. Like she not far off from Cardi
No,
B,
I feel
but
like
Cardi
she
B
go-
tone different.
J-Lo is
slow
top
bob.
5 box all the time.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
J Lo
She
just
stand.
slow bob, but Cardi like be like when she rapping like
Yeah.
you feel me? That
Cardi was a stripper. Like,
Give head like she rap?
Nah, this is the difference right here. J Lo gonna try to give you head to try to get you to put a ring on it. Like you feel me? Cardi B, she trying to take your soul. She snatching your soul, bro.
She rap?
you feel me? Look at the live samples.
You be listening to her single like, yeah. Yo, yeah, she was giving it last night.
You feel me?
You be like, yo, how many S's she said in this song?
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to get lit.
Yeah. Like she really is real vocal about what she's doing in the
Very
bedroom. though.
vocal, very vocal.
Real descriptive.
She paint the picture.
Very descriptive.
Yeah. So like definitely Cardi B for me because she already's telling me what she's giving. I'm not here for the hit or miss with J-Lo. You feel me? We don't
That's
know.
what the vibe is saying J Lo.
And like
I think just off attitude.
yeah.
J-Lo looks like you. J-Lo looks like, yeah, you should be lucky you're even here.
Like I said, like it's
That ass.
slow
Cardi
bob.
B is like, I want to make sure you tell niggas
Yeah.
about me.
That ass.
She give me that type of attitude.
Real
Yeah, Cardi gives me that I like sucking dick, and J-Lo gives me that I'm sucking dick because I want you to eat my vagina.
Type shit.
Stamp that.
You know my
Stamp
network.
that for real.
Type shit.
Yeah, so
That's a fact.
shout out to J-Lo though, they fire.
Shout out to Cardi.
And so, yeah.
Cardi.
Well, on that note, I want to thank you guys for coming, bro.
Oh damn.
For sure.
Thank you guys.
He said,
Yo.
nah, for sure.
These people know where they can find you. Let these people know where they can find you.
Already? Nah, let me stop.
Give your social medias out one more time.
Yo, this is the Jungle Squadcast. It's your boy Ape, Rad, and Bra. You feel me? Follow us at the Jungle Squadcast on Instagram, and then like, comment, subscribe on YouTube at JSC Network _, or you could type in Ape Loso. At this point, I think you could just type in the Jungle Squadcast. You feel me? This is Ape Loso in the Jungle Squadcast. We here, we there, and we out of here. You feel me?
Cheers, y'all.
Yeah. I'll
Do
never
it.
forget the pyramids.
Cheers to a good episode, man.
For sure, for sure.
Cheers.
Salute.
Live from the MC. Oh,
Good shit, good shit.
live from the MC.